Hey folks, we're back. It's Let's Play Fallout New Vegas on the Mysterious JG. I was pretty much committed to sticking with it. I said I was going to check the wiki. I did. But in the last video, we finally were just like said screw it to the idea of trying to pussyfoot around Caesar's Legion and just like openly help the NCR attack them. And a quick check of the wiki indicates that, you know, this is the beauty of doing side quests before you do the plot missions, folks. There's going to come a point in the plot where basically our affiliation with the Legion is reset. I don't really understand the details of it myself, but basically we can do whatever we want before we advance to a certain point in the plot where we are kind of like reached out to by the Legion. So it's actually recommended that we do all the quests we can to help the NCR and improve our relations with them and kill the Legion before that happens, because after that, then doing any of these quests and getting the experience for them and the rewards with the NCR will permanently damage our reputation with the Legion. So yeah, let's go kill some of these bastards. Like I said, I certainly don't have any long-term plans to side with the Legion. Now, I was probably supposed to scout and check and see which was the safest approach. I told them to attack from a ridge to the east. So maybe I sent those guys to their deaths, but I don't know if they're hanging around up there somewhere. We are under a caution flag here. As I just kind of sneak in. We are in Novak, aren't we? Or Nelson, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that kind of thing. Didn't actually lose a limb though. But I do probably want to be more careful. The Legion does like their explosive traps. Oh hey. Buddies have fought their way through ahead of me. Continue to move under a caution flag here. Is he in the barracks? There he is. He's already hostile, so there's no point talking to him. Keep thinking I can save ammo or action. Well, I don't know why I would want to save action points, but looks like I killed him. Looks like I killed him before my buddies could kill him with energy weapons. Didn't get to use bats, but hey. It all worked. Liberator. Bonus limb damage. I don't think any of this is unique, unfortunately, but now with the armor I picked up, I'm probably overburdened now, but combine that into one really nice suit of armor. Oh, I'm still not overburdened. Had I been in here and chatted with him before? This LP's been going on for so long, I don't remember what happened in the first half of it, you know what I mean? Some of you guys might have a better idea than I did, but I believe I did go back. Also, and I don't want to sound critical of Bobo, but he wasn't really naming the videos. He was just kind of giving the little descriptions. So, without cutesy little names to describe events, like if there was a cutesy video, it's like Meet Dead Sea, same as the Old Sea or something. I might have remembered better, but the dead NCR trooper that is kind of leaving here, I guess. The idea that we're gonna lose karma for stealing from the Legion when we basically came here to kill them seems a little silly to me. But yeah, I would probably remember if we chatted with Dead Sea if there was some cutesy video title about it, and there might have been a cutesy video description about it. But no, I think we talked to Dead Sea already. I'm not sure. So let's go outside and chat with our NCR friends. Hopefully they got out alive. They should be pretty much waiting for us. Where you at, guys? Aren't you over here before? Well, check the quest notes. Tell Pilatus about the victory. Well, I guess they just headed straight back without waiting for us to come out and see if we were still alive. I didn't go talk to them, but they did seem to. It seems like they got to where he was first and just stopped and waited for us to take care of it. I killed people on my way to where they were. I don't know if they did. I mean, I already went through and cleared part of the town before initiating the quest, of course.
Morning.
Morning. It's morning again in America. You're not him. Tent flap to Captain Polaris' tent. Captain Polaris. It's a Mystery Science Theater reference. It's always a Mystery Science Theater reference, folks. Dinosaurs are attacking the city.
Back already? What do you need?
What do I need? Want to talk about the attack on Elsa?
The initial reports have come back already. Excellent work. This will buy us a lot of breathing room to get back on our feet here. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
You have my thanks. We owe you a lot.
Probably could have said thanks earlier. I have some questions about the NCR. Like, when are you guys going to start liking me? I've done a lot of stuff for you. What's your take on the NCR position here?
It's no picnic, I'll tell you that much.
Have you heard about the indoctrination of Sovereign?
Dying for the NCR, but they've left us out to dry. We have no men or supplies, and we're stretched too thin trying to guard the entire river. If the brass back home could get their heads out of their asses long enough to send support, we could turn this all around.
How do things look around camp?
Not good. We still haven't gotten any support from the rest of the NCR, and the Legion is kicking our ass right now.
Sorry, about something else.
Make it quick.
Go to
Watch
hell.
yourself out there.
We are, I believe, still accepted by the NCR, and that's as good. You gotta do so much shit for the NCR before they stop treating you like crap. Young hearts, Eddie, my love, oh my papa. Oh, I remember that one. That one's like in the... Plant the NCR bug. Find the intel on the Legion raids. Yeah, so there's a couple more NCR quests we can do, but I'm getting pulled around all over the place. I'm not focusing. We wanted to deal with this Brotherhood of Steel stuff first. That's what dragged us out here, was looking for Brotherhood of Steel Paladins, who were citizens on patrol, as it were. Okay, so this here should take us... If I recall, I had to come over here to actually get out. And we don't really have to worry too much about the Legion down here. I suppose there could be patrols of them out and about. But the southernmost of these should be the one that we're looking for, who's close by. Close-ish. We're very close. Are they actually... I don't really want to... Well, maybe they are down there in the lower altitude. Yeah, it looks like they're... Did I just break my legs? I did not appear to break my legs. That's nice. Are you a Brotherhood of Steel Paladin, or are you a bunch of rocks? Hey, check it out. Recon armor and all. I'm no longer well rested.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
What are you doing here? Elder McNamara sent me for your report. He asked if the bears are still hunting. He asked, is that dog gonna hunt?
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent.
Yeah, that was pretty much me.
When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements.
That was me.
I do not believe they could have managed the feat without
And Veronica's like, me too.
That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder. He'll know what to make of this.
I'm just gonna hang out. Anything good to pickpocket off of him? Not really. Hey, so we actually found some of these guys alive. What do you know? Wow, there's one way out here. Wolfman Ranch, baby. Yeah, he is, I guess this is just a part of the map we haven't explored very well. Because that's an awful lot. Considering how densely packed the world map tends to be with stuff, that is an awfully wide open area. It's just a... Which means we haven't been through it, which means it's probably freaking full of calzadors and crap. Yeah, boy, I'm not looking forward to this. But it is what it is, folks. I want to make friends with everybody except the Legion. And even the Legion, potentially. That would be... Whoa! I guess we landed in the middle of a scorpion nest. Oh, is this that town? This is that town the Legion destroyed. Okay. Oh, I just leveled up. Thanks for killing that scorpion. Level up. So we'll get our repair up. What else do we need to increase? We need to increase guns. I'll leave it at 80 for now. Barter, lockpick, medicine. Science and medicine I really need to get up. Basically, I want to put up everything except energy weapons and melee and unarmed relays. So, survival. I feel like I sunk too many points into survival. It really hasn't done very much for me. Let's try to get medicine up to the point where it's cheating, but while trying to find out whether or not we could still do quests and stuff for Caesar's Legion, I found out about a medicine check that's coming, but, or maybe it was science. Science! They all need to go up. Well, I know I need to max guns, but it can probably stay at 80 for a while. Let's try to get medicine up. I don't think I got a perk, because I mentioned that I had a video where I went and I dealt with Black Mountain, and then the video was lost, and I decided to come back to it later. And I feel kind of bad that it was like this cliffhanger and like a bait and switch, but yeah, I leveled up during that video and then lost the level up when I didn't end up going through and getting all the experience of finishing that quest. So I already knew I wasn't getting a what you call it, a level out of this. I don't know if I've ever seen this place, the Nipton Hall, during the daylight. Is there any point coming in here? I guess I'm coming in here anyway, but maybe this was where we found the one guy who, the runner-up in the lottery, whose legs were just broken. Eventually, we will go after Benny, the guy who tried to kill us. But for now, let's wander around in a random room. What was that, like, loud-ass noise? Not a bad article of clothing. It boosts two different core attributes. It doesn't give you any kind of armor, but it doesn't really do anything for us. I don't think there's any point in hiding. If there's danger here, it might come in the form of us stepping on a mine or something. Oh, there are dead guys, though. I mean, not dead guys. I did see some red, some kind of hostiles. It might be like rad scorpions or something. I don't think there's legionnaires that were still in here. Or, might be like, don't have rad scorpions so much in this game. A mongrel? A shot in the face. How nice. I guess they just forgot their dogs? Almost hit her in the back there. Dog meat! Dog hide. An embarrassment of riches. I'm gonna be able to make lots of dog steaks. There's gonna come a point where I need to start selling food. For the Brotherhood? Is that why you're killing dogs? You're doing it for the Brotherhood? Plasma rifle ammo is expensive. Maybe I should tell her to switch to the super sledge just for saving ammo costs. There may be valuable stuff in here, like a sunset sarsaparilla or
Yes! Finally! Everything is coming up for Veronica.
and she's using the super sledge, I believe, yeah. She was doing fine with the energy weapons, actually. So we'll... Did not mean to do that. We will switch her back if it seems like that would be advantageous later. There's a dead rad roach, presumably killed by Legion mongrels. There's a real throwdown in here between the Legion mongrels and the rad roaches. Okay, this might just be a complete waste of time to even come in here and look around, but the place apparently has more than one floor, which suggests that there's stuff worthwhile in here. Might be a Nipton snow globe. That is, if this is Nipton. Or Novak, or whatever the hell the town this is. It might have a snow globe, and it might be in here. There's all sorts of dogs coming in to kill us here. Legion just cannot keep track of its animals, apparently. Puppy! They're not real dogs. If you're one of those people who can watch movies and TV shows where humans are torn apart like bread and it's no problem, but if you start freaking out when you see dogs getting hurt on TV, I guess I apologize. They're not real dogs. Yeah, they got it. They got it. I think Eddie can handle a dog. The dog's meat. Have you seen it? I don't know why I'm collecting so many of these. I doubt I'll ever get around to wearing one. But I got one that's in really good shape if I ever do. If I just decide I really want an extra endurance while I wander around. Empty sunset sarsaparilla bottle. Am I gonna find a star bottle? Ah! Hey, blew off my limbs. Which means that overall, this is now probably... Oh no, I need to... It restored them, but... Yeah, I think overall I've actually lost out just by coming in here and wasting 2 doctor's bags. But hey, I killed a bunch of dogs. That makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? You know, here's what's effed up about this whole situation. The Legion left a bunch of trained attack dogs in the building, right? Right, okay. Buy that. They also left landmines in here. So the dogs are presumably wandering around. I mean, they're not just going to sit still in one place. Even if the dogs at some point knew where the mines were, dogs are... I mean, they're liable to forget. They basically left a bunch of dogs in here to get themselves blown up. Now I'm terrified that every step I take, I'm about to step on a mine. So I'm going to save. So there's lots of nice chairs we could sit in. This would appear to be... There's Veronica. A prospector outfit. Oh, it looked like a dress on her. I don't think this counts as a dress, but...
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
This might be a dress. I'm not sure.
Aw, you shouldn't have. It's just my taste. Thank you.
It is a dress. There you go, folks. That was certainly worth getting one of my arms and legs blown off over. Lottery tickets, they don't weigh anything, so might as well grab them. I'm wondering if... Yeah, we don't get experience or anything. I wonder if... did we increase our Veronica score somehow? Do we have a Veronica score? Apparently, she will initiate dialogue with you, suggesting that you head for... Oh wow, this person's got a lot of stuff. So she's not wearing the dress, she's sticking with her power armor, which is probably for the best. Man is unable to wear that faction armor. Oh, he just dropped the Legionnaire armor. Okay, well that's... They won't carry armor that they can't wear. He doesn't wear any armor.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
No, I want to see you in that dress.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
She's not wearing it. Well, okay. If she's not going to wear the dress...
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I guess we'll give her back her armor. Keep thinking there's going to be more landmines. So, alright folks, the question was it worthwhile to come in here? Gameplay terms, I'm not sure what's accomplished, but we got a dress. That was one of my personal goals for the LP once we found... Veronica was to get her address. Now I don't rightly know if hey, there's a first floor. Apparently I just completely blanked on a... Oh, this is stairs that I didn't notice at all. Stain's office. Jebediah Stain used to work in here. So is Jebediah staying inside the suit going, "Arrgh!" This would all be fairly good loot early in the game, which is, of course, the first time you'd actually gain access to this area would be fairly early. I didn't notice the place and go through and loot it before, but I'm just being really wary of the floors. And then occasionally I just bolt off faster than I mean to. It's a nice desk. Some bobby pins. Future weapons today. Wow, this is actually... If you were playing on a energy weapons run, this would be a freaking godsend. If I had chosen to do an energy weapon run and I noticed this late in the game, I would be kicking myself for not having looked at all this before. Oh yeah, this is definitely worth it. Prison break. Tony was kind enough to build this terminal and set it up for me, all for 30 caps worth of Rosie. Ha! Wow, Rosie, I'm assuming is a prostitute. The life of a mayor suits me just fine. I'm glad I didn't go any further east. I'm making plenty of caps right here off Rosie and Sylvia, who attract plenty of interest from troops of the Mojave Outpost. Guess you spend enough time standing around that backwater and you're ready to hop on something that looks like a mole rat and doesn't smell much better. Gee, he's kind of an ass. Just saying. And the local shops are all giving me a percentage of sales to the troops because it's my girls who bring them in. Ha. They think they're shrewd negotiators for getting me to accept a 15% cut instead of 20. Another year in this dump, 2 at the most, and it's back to the hub for me. Maybe I'll run for office there. Ha. Mayor Joseph Stain. Doesn't that look official? Yeah, kind of a scumbag. Promising development, if I do say so myself. It seems that things went to hell at the NCR correctional facility north of here, and escaped prisoners are roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing, and would be if not for the political acumen and interpersonal alchemy of yours truly, Mayor Jebediah Stain, Esquire. I sent the Jims out to make contact with the prisoner for powder gangers, rather they insist on this name. To let them know Nifton's open for trade, with free turns with the girls as door prizes. Ha! You know they went for that deal, as sold by Little Jim. Anyway, Big Jim, R.I.P. I see a lot of potential here, so long as I can keep the NCR troops and powder gangers' ridiculous name from running into each other and shooting it out on the streets. Luckily, the troopers only come at night, double the entendre. Yeah, good one. I wouldn't have caught that otherwise. So, if the... Yeah, wow. Anytime you use the word come, I totally think it's the wittiest thing ever, apparently. So, the powder gangers only... have raging, screaming, orgasms, squirting... Sorry. So the powder gangers will only come during the day. Again, I'll have them coming, third time the charm, and get going. Wow, I started going crazy with like, double entendre, come. And then the game, like, without reading all the way to the end to find out the game was doing the same thing. Here's incompetence. Mayor scumbag. I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm a gape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. ... Oh. Huh? Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. He knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spent time in Nipton. It turns out the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, the powder gangers for harassing the Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I gotta do is convince the powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. Ha. For this simple task, I've been offered 8,000 caps. I could hardly go back to the NCR right away, but who knows how much else I might make off this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave Outpost, just in case I decide to head back in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard. Super Mayor. Connection reset. Handshaking complete. So we already knew the basic story of this place was that it was a town of sin and corruption, and that the Legion basically came in to wipe the place out. And while the Legion were like horrifically brutal on how they did it, I mean literally, folks, crucifying people. Before it got caught up in the whole, you know, Christ story, crucifixion was just a really fucked up way to kill people. But yeah, we sort of gotten the impression that the people in this town were not the most upstanding folks who ever lived anyway. And now we just found out a little bit about their mayor. Now this door was locked, so I will be annoyed at the game's lack of logic if there are mines in here. If there are, I'd have to assume that the mayor put them here rather than the Legion, but... Pre-war money is worth looting because it doesn't weigh anything. It usually has a good sell value. There would appear to be nothing going on in here. Very little going on. Surely there's something going on. There's a gun cabinet. Braxo cleaner, Dandy Boy apples. Haven't figured out what this stuff is used for in this game. This is all decent loot. Especially since I found out that half of my frickin' survival recipes that I can make at a campfire use... Oh, Nuka-Cola Victory. This stuff and not the natural ingredients that I figured they would all be using. Armor case. I'm not going to find combat armor. It's too early in the game. You are supposed to be here much earlier in the game than I am, of course. Yeah. Eddie. Oh, Teddy. There's someone familiar looking coming down the driveway. Oh, Dennis Leary's stand-up routine about Sirhan getting out of prison. Oh, you know what? I need to read some of these books that I've picked up. Your companion is unable to wear that faction armor. I keep forgetting that. And I'm talking to Eddie when I thought I was picking up stuff. Did the game just freeze? Thought I'd lost it there for a second. Good enough. Alright. That's it. So we got a little background on a location in the game that really hasn't been relevant for a very long time, but it was interesting anyway. Now let's see. Big Book of Science. Read it. Permanent increase of our science by 4. Excellent. Future weapons today. That's a magazine. NCR emergency radio. I don't know what that's about. Probably a quest item. I thought I got more books than this. I guess not. These are all magazines. Still worth it just for the science boost. Oh, there's another locked door. This one very easy. Even I could get it on the first try. Once again, the fact that it was locked means that I'm not too worried about explosives in here. If one shows up, I will be irritated by the lack of logic in that. Doesn't really seem to be much in here. But, you know, it's a very easy lock, so basically we just got some experience for opening it. Hey, we got a cap. Awesome. Alright. I love that dirty water. Now, there could be mines in here. This one wasn't locked. Somebody could have put some mines down, then closed the door, figuring that that way their dogs that they left here in the fully mined building would be safe. But yeah, I think there's just a couple of mines on the first floor to mess with us. All right, let's get out of here. So a lot of good loot in this place, actually. This would have been great loot if we had actually come here at the beginning of the game we were supposed to, but I sort of didn't notice it until now. And we're just kind of making up for lost time. I think the main entrance is over here. I'm surprised at how well I navigated this place, actually. Assuming that I've come to the right place, and now it's looking like I didn't. Where the hell are we? No, I kind of went to the back end of the building. There's two entrances over this way and no entrance back there. No matter. Is this taking us somewhere else inside? I'm trying to get outside. I thought we were heading outside. I really didn't want to get into a big, long crawl video, but I guess we kind of have. Well, no, we've already been here. We killed the stuff that was here, so. Alright, you know, there might be a couple little corners here and there we didn't explore, but I'm done. There is no doubt in my mind that the main loot we got was the stuff that was up in the mayor's office itself. So, yeah, good times, folks. And you know what? We came here, we were afraid of the Legion at first, because, you know, you saw that video where I ran around to the Benny Hill routine. But now ooh, there's like a hostile out here now. Might be Legion, but whatever it is, it's gonna have to wait. I'll have to deal with it next time. Alright, folks, we lost 2 doctor's bags because I stepped on a mine, but I'd say that +4 to science permanently is worth it. When we come back, we are going to try to get back to that Brotherhood of Steel quest, and hopefully, eventually, this will allow me to go back to the Black Mountain quest that I had, like, gotten us right to the cusp of defeating, and then left you guys with a cliffhanger. We'll get back to it, folks, don't worry. When we'll get around to Vegas, I don't know. I really do enjoy putting off the main quest while we do side quests, though. It's in my nature, I can't help it. Benny is going to have a... like, I guess if revenge is the dish best served cold, it's going to be awesome when we finally catch up with Benny. Anyway, folks, I'm Mysterious JG. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.